Most dangers in life announce themselves. You feel the pain of a broken bone. You see the redness of an infection. But there is one danger that almost never warns you until it's too late. Right now, inside your body, your arteries may be quietly hardening, tightening, and narrowing. These vessels are supposed to be soft highways, carrying life-giving blood to your brain. But year after year, they can silently turn into rigid, clogged pipes. You don't feel it happening. You don't see it in the mirror. And yet, it can steal your memory, your balance, even your independence. For millions of people over 60, the early warnings are brushed off: high blood pressure, cold hands and feet, or tingling in the fingers. Too often we think, that's just aging, but it's not. These are signals, your body whispering that blood isn't reaching where it needs to go. The truth is sobering. Blocked arteries are among the leading causes of strokes, memory decline, and sudden loss of independence. But here's what most people don't realize. You can take back control, not with complicated routines, not with fad diets, but with simple, everyday foods, real foods that science shows can sweep your arteries clean, restore healthy circulation, and sharpen your brain. And in this video, I'll walk you through 7 powerful foods and 1 special morning drink that do exactly that. Foods that may already be sitting in your kitchen, waiting to protect your future. Before we begin, let me ask you something. Type A1 into the comments if you're ready to discover something new that could change your health, or A0 if you think you've heard it all before. When it comes to protecting your arteries, the ocean gives us one of its most powerful gifts: salmon. This fish is more than a tasty dinner. It is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats that scientists have studied for decades. According to the American Heart Association, omega-3s can lower triglyceride levels, reduce inflammation inside your blood vessels, and prevent platelets from clumping into dangerous clots. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. Omega-3s are the premium oil that keeps all the gears turning smoothly. Without them, things begin to stiffen, slow down, and wear out over time. But when you give your body these nutrients, your arteries stay flexible, your thinking stays sharper, and your risk of stroke drops. Not all fish are created equal. Salmon, especially wild-caught from clean waters like Alaska, offers one of the richest sources of omega-3s without the mercury risks you find in some larger fish. And the beauty of salmon is its versatility. You can steam it, bake it, or grill it. Each method preserves its natural benefits. Just avoid heavy frying or drowning it in processed sauces, because that can undo some of the protection. The sweet spot is simple: 2 to 3 servings per week, each about the size of your palm. Pair it with leafy greens, roasted vegetables, or just a squeeze of lemon for freshness without extra sodium. When you make salmon a regular guest at your table, you're not just enjoying a meal. You're investing in a healthier brain, stronger circulation, and years of sharper living. From the cold waters of the ocean, we now turn to something that shines like a jewel on land: the pomegranate. When you break open this fruit, its ruby red seeds spill out like tiny treasures. But beyond their beauty, those seeds are packed with powerful plant compounds, polyphenols, and anthocyanins that play a remarkable role inside your arteries. Research published in the Atherosclerosis Journal has shown that pomegranate juice can increase nitric oxide production in the body. And why does that matter? Because nitric oxide is your body's natural vessel relaxer. It signals your arteries to open wider, allowing blood to flow more freely to the brain. Picture your arteries as a garden hose. Over time, the hose becomes stiff, the water flow weaker. Pomegranate acts like warm water, loosening that stiffness, letting circulation return to full strength. But the benefits don't stop there. Pomegranate's antioxidants also fight oxidative stress, one of the key forces that damage blood vessel walls and trigger plaque buildup. By reducing that damage, you are literally extending the life of your arteries. One fascinating study from the Technion Israel Institute of Technology followed patients who drank pure pomegranate juice every day for 1 year. The result? Their carotid artery wall thickness dropped by as much as 30%. That is not a small improvement. That is a life-changing difference in stroke risk. And here's the best part. Enjoying pomegranate doesn't require any complicated recipe. You can eat the seeds straight from the fruit, sprinkle them over salads for a burst of tart sweetness, or blend them into a smoothie. Drinking pure juice is also effective. Just make sure it's 100% juice, with no added sugar, because excess sugar can work against you. If peeling a pomegranate feels like too much effort, here's a doctor's trick. Slice it in half, place it in a bowl of water, and gently loosen the seeds with your fingers. The bitter white pith floats to the top, while the seeds sink to the bottom. Simple, clean, and mess-free. So the next time you're choosing a snack, remember, those little ruby seeds are not just fruit. They're nature's way of keeping your arteries young and your brain alive with energy. From the jewel-like seeds of pomegranate, we move into the world of leafy greens. And here, one leaf often overlooked hides a surprising power: arugula. Now, arugula doesn't have the fame of spinach or kale. But this peppery little leaf is a quiet champion when it comes to keeping your arteries and your brain in top form. Unlike ordinary lettuce, arugula is naturally rich in dietary nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, the same molecule we talked about with pomegranate. What does that mean? It means your arteries relax, open wider, and carry more oxygen-rich blood directly to your brain. The result? Clearer focus, sharper memory, and a lower risk of stroke. Researchers at the University of Exeter found that nitrate-rich vegetables, like arugula, can lower blood pressure within just a few hours. That's fast. But the benefits go deeper. Arugula is also packed with vitamin K, the nutrient that acts like a traffic officer for calcium. It makes sure calcium goes where it belongs, in your bones, and not where it doesn't, like the walls of your arteries. On top of that, arugula provides folate, a B vitamin that lowers homocysteine, an amino acid linked to artery damage when levels run too high. The best part? Arugula is simple to use. Toss it raw into a salad, where its peppery bite adds a spark of flavor. Pair it with olive oil, lemon juice, and a few cherry tomatoes, and you've got a quick, brain-boosting side dish. If you prefer warm meals, a light sauté with garlic and olive oil softens its bite without destroying its nutrients. Here's a small tip. Arugula's flavor is strongest when it's fresh, so buy it in smaller amounts and enjoy it within a few days. And if you really want to maximize its artery opening effects, Combine it with other nitrate-rich foods, like beets or citrus fruits. So the next time you pass by that bundle of arugula at the market, don't overlook it. Inside those tender green leaves lies one of nature's simplest ways to relax your blood vessels and keep your brain firing on all cylinders. From the crisp bite of arugula, let's step into the creamy richness of a fruit many people already love, and the tiny power of seeds you can hold in your hand. Together, they protect your arteries in ways that are nothing short of remarkable. Avocado, the creamy protector. Avocado isn't just the star of trendy brunch menus. It's a genuine ally for your arteries and your brain. This creamy fruit is packed with unsaturated fatty acids, or MUFAs. These are the good fats that lower LDL cholesterol, the kind that clogs your arteries, and raise HDL cholesterol, the kind that helps clear them away. The benefits don't stop there. Avocados are rich in potassium, an essential mineral that helps balance sodium in your body. Too much sodium raises blood pressure and strains your arteries. Potassium steps in like a natural counterweight, relaxing vessel walls and easing that pressure. And then there's vitamin E, an antioxidant that shields your arteries from oxidative stress, the slow burn of inflammation that stiffens and damages blood vessels over time. Adding avocado to your meals couldn't be simpler. Slice it onto whole grain toast, mash it into guacamole, or cube it into a salad. For a heart-smart swap, try using mashed avocado in place of mayonnaise. It delivers the same creaminess without the artery-clogging downside. One important note: avocados are calorie-dense. Half an avocado a day is plenty to reap the benefits without overdoing it. Choose fruit that yields slightly when pressed. That's when it's perfectly ripe, buttery, and ready to nourish your body. Chia seeds, tiny but mighty. Now, from creamy to tiny, chia seeds. They may be small, but they are nutritional giants when it comes to artery protection. Each seed is rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Beyond that, chia seeds are loaded with soluble fiber, the kind that acts like a sponge in your digestive tract, soaking up excess cholesterol and carrying it out of the body before it can settle in your arteries. Studies in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism show that diets high in soluble fiber reduce LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, two major culprits in plaque buildup. Chia seeds also deliver vitamin E, adding another layer of antioxidant protection against arterial stress and inflammation. The beauty of chia seeds is how easy they are to use. Stir them into oatmeal or yogurt, sprinkle them on salads, or blend them into smoothies. When soaked in water or milk, they swell into a gel-like texture, perfect for making chia pudding. A dessert that's as heart-friendly as it is satisfying. Here's a simple tip: soak them before eating. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water, left for about 15 minutes, makes them easier to digest and boosts nutrient absorption. Together, avocado and chia seeds prove that good fats and good fiber are not the enemies of health. They're the protectors of your arteries and the guardians of your brain. From the creamy richness of avocado and the tiny strength of chia seeds, let's turn to 2 kitchen staples that couldn't be more different. One smooth and golden, the other fiery and bold. Yet both can play powerful roles in keeping your arteries clear and your brain sharp. Olive oil, the liquid gold of the Mediterranean. For centuries, families across the Mediterranean have drizzled olive oil over their meals. And science now confirms why this tradition has stood the test of time. Extra virgin olive oil, often called liquid gold, is packed with monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, powerful plant antioxidants. Unlike refined oils, extra virgin olive oil is extracted without heat or chemicals, which means those protective compounds remain intact. What do they do inside your body? They calm inflammation in your blood vessels, shield them from oxidative damage, and help prevent plaque from sticking to artery walls. The evidence is strong. In the landmark PREDIME trial, thousands of older adults at high cardiovascular risk were followed for years. Those who consumed a Mediterranean diet rich in extra virgin olive oil had significantly lower rates of stroke compared to those on a low-fat diet. Think of it this way. Where unhealthy fats clog and stiffen your arteries, the fats in olive oil act like a gentle lubricant. They keep blood vessels flexible, so oxygen and nutrients flow freely to your brain. The result? Better memory, sharper thinking, and long-term protection. Using olive oil is simple. Drizzle it over fresh salads, mix it into dips, or sauté vegetables lightly on low to medium heat. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough. Choose bottles labeled extra virgin, preferably in dark glass to protect the oil from light. A fresh olive oil should taste slightly peppery. That's the sign of its antioxidant power. Cayenne pepper, heat that heals. Now, from golden smoothness to fiery spice. Cayenne pepper may set your tongue tingling, but inside your arteries, it does something remarkable. Its active compound, capsaicin, works directly on your blood vessels. It helps them relax and widen, boosting circulation and delivering more oxygen to your brain. That means better alertness, improved focus, and less risk of dangerous clots. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation shows that capsaicin activates receptors in vessel walls, triggering nitric oxide release, the same artery-widening molecule we saw with pomegranate and arugula. The result? More flexible arteries, less plaque buildup, and the benefits don't end there. Cayenne pepper's anti-inflammatory properties calm irritation in vessel walls. It can also help lower blood pressure by improving arterial elasticity. Some studies even suggest it boosts metabolism slightly, supporting healthy weight management, a crucial factor in artery health. Adding cayenne to your diet doesn't mean turning every meal into a firestorm. A pinch over soups, stews, eggs, or roasted vegetables is enough. For the adventurous, a tiny dash in a fruit smoothie can add a surprising kick. If you're new to spicy foods, start small. Too much heat too soon can upset your stomach. Gradually increase as your body adjusts. So whether it's the golden richness of olive oil or the fiery spark of cayenne, these two ingredients prove that flavor and health can go hand in hand, protecting your arteries while delighting your taste buds. After the golden smoothness of olive oil and the fiery kick of cayenne pepper, let's end with something refreshing, soothing, and powerful. A simple morning drink that sets the tone for your entire day. It's made with just 3 ingredients: lemon, ginger, and turmeric. Individually, they are impressive. Together, they become a powerhouse for your arteries and your brain. Lemon, the vitamin C shield. Fresh lemon juice is rich in vitamin C, one of nature's strongest antioxidants. It helps protect the delicate walls of your arteries from oxidative damage and strengthens collagen in your blood vessels, keeping them resilient. Lemon also helps reduce LDL oxidation, a critical step in stopping plaque from forming in the first place. Ginger, the circulation booster. Ginger brings warmth and a gentle spice. Inside your body, its compounds, gingerol and shogal, work to reduce inflammation, prevent clot formation, and improve blood flow. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your brain, leaving you alert and energized. Turmeric, the anti-inflammatory star. Turmeric's golden pigment comes from curcumin, a compound famous for its anti-inflammatory strength. Research in the American Journal of Cardiology suggests that curcumin helps prevent arteries from narrowing, especially after heart procedures. It also supports the breakdown of excess fats in the blood, reducing the risk of blockages. How to make it. The recipe couldn't be easier. In a mug of warm water, about 200 milliliters, squeeze half a fresh lemon. Add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, or fresh turmeric if you have it. Stir well. For an extra boost, add a pinch of black pepper. It enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Drink this first thing in the morning or before light exercise to give your circulation a natural head start. Make it a daily ritual, and over time you may notice warmer hands and feet, clearer thinking, and more consistent energy. This isn't just a drink. It's a gentle, daily way to protect your arteries and nourish your brain from the inside out. So, there you have it. 7 simple foods and 1 refreshing morning drink, each with the power to keep your arteries clean, your circulation strong, and your brain sharp. You don't need to follow a complicated diet. You don't need to give up the foods you love. What you need is consistency. Small, steady choices, made day after day, can transform your health in ways that pills and quick fixes never could. Think of each meal as an opportunity to protect your arteries, an opportunity to keep your memory alive, an opportunity to invest in years of independence, clarity, and strength. If even one of these ideas inspired you today, that's already a step in the right direction. Because the truth is simple. When you take care of your arteries, they will take care of you for years to come. Stay hopeful, stay curious, and keep moving forward with us. This is Dr. James, and I'll see you in the next video, right here on Senior Fit, the place where science meets simple steps for a longer, stronger life.